Uh-oh. Welcome, everybody, to this episode of Runs0b3r podcast. This is episode number 41. We are a local Dallas-Fort Worth production. We do not only discuss running and sobriety, but all walks of life, for every one of us has a unique story. The journey begins and ends with you. Today's guest is...
Rob Buwalda.
Rob, what was the last name?
Buwalda.
Buwalda?
Buwalda.
Is that a Dutch last
That's
name?
a very Dutch last name.
Is it Buwalda?
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm not Dutch enough then, bro. Rob, I call him Robbie. That's it. Right? So Rob is our guest. Next to me is
Adam Schroeder.
and I am Brendan K. Veltman. So today, Rob, I want to talk to you about basically you growing up, man, from childhood up until qualifying for the Bostons, and then all the way up to your surgery. Did you get the surgery done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So I want you to touch on that too. So how running for so long could end up damaging you, you know? And I know people say it's a healthy thing because it is healthy for the heart and everything, but sometimes it's for the joints and the bones and bone structure. It could and hips. It was a hip surgery.
Mine was a hip surgery.
Oh yeah.
Lots of hips.
See, and
lots of knees.
I have right now. I'm having a issue with like the psoas area. So I don't even know if that's a hip or
Psoas muscle.
yeah, but it goes into the butt cheek kind of. I don't know if you were having an issue with that or not.
It's all in the same area, but no.
Yeah. Okay. So so let's just start off. Let us know, Rob, kind of where you were born, where you grew up. I know you're a Dutch Canadian. You have the Dutch family in you, and see my orange Netherlands shirt here. You
Hop
know,
Holland, baby. Hop Holland.
hop up. and the World Cup's coming around, and I got tickets actually.
Did you? I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Are they playing here in Dallas?
Yeah, Netherlands versus Japan.
All right.
Yeah.
Japan here in Dallas.
We lucked out on that one, huh? And so I'm also going to travel down to Houston and not to watch the game at the stadium, but I am there is a Dutch group down there, and they do like Santa Claus and they do like King's Day celebrations, and it's a Dutch group, and I'm going to go and just watch the game with them and probably at their local bar near there or something like
Like
that.
a cool watching party?
Yeah.
that's cool.
It should be fun. So Rob, let us know a little bit about you.
The just touching on that cheering for Holland thing, we had a little bit of an orange community here. I think we hung out at Hank's
Oh, really?
to watch World Cup games and what have you. But I'd be interested in going and checking out that Houston.
So are you? Oh, well, come with us, then, man. It's just for the weekend. So we're going to go down Friday night, and we'll probably get an Airbnb or something. And Saturday, watch the games. And Curaçao's playing also, which is a Dutch island. So they qualified for the World Cup too. So we're going to watch the Holland game. I think is a noon start or 2:00 start, and the Curaçao game is a 7:00 start. And then we're going to come back on Sunday. So it's just a weekend deal. So it's not a big.
Excellent.
But if you're interested, yeah, for sure. It would be me, my sister, and son right now. And if you and your son or anybody wants to go, you and your girlfriend, whatever the case is. So yeah, just let me know.
So starting this up, coming right back to, because you've got that Dutch interest as well. My father was Dutch.
Yeah.
Born and raised over there, and then World War II rolled across his farm, and my grandpa decided that the economy wasn't good, so we put all 10 of his kids in a boat, and they floated to Ottawa, Canada.
Oh, wow. So on this, Canada is also in the World Cup. So
Yes.
which side are you leaning more towards?
I think my loyalty
Canadian, the Dutch, or the U.S. side? Your loyalties were in Canada?
probably with the orange.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
The roots.
Nice.
And the
yeah.
worst thing about that loyalty is I'm a Canadian and an American citizen.
Yeah. So yeah, I consider myself a Dutch American. Yeah. So, or an American Dutch, probably, because I was born here. So American Dutch. Yeah. But yeah, so it's funny. We did the ancestral.com little deal, you know, where you
23andMe.
yeah, you spit into whatever that tube and send it off. My son just did his, and so because our last name is Veltman, you know, and so it's showing up. He's 15% German and 10% Dutch, but I'm 25% Dutch on mine. But he's also 25% Bangladesh because of his mother's side was over there too. She's Guyanese actually, but they're Indian descent. So yeah, so
There's such a fine line between Holland and Germany.
yeah. And that last name, I think the
blurry,
last
yeah.
name goes either way. You know, it's either a German last name or a Dutch last name. So yeah, I've had that brought up to me many times. So anyways, so your father was from there. Your mother was he met her in Canada or no? Okay, and
In
you were
Ontario.
born. And you were born
Toronto.
Toronto.
That's right.
All right, Toronto.
Are we going to just really quick discuss this Olympic hockey game that just happened?
No, we're not going to talk about that at all.
What happened? I don't even know what
Talk about
happened.
where my loyalties are.
Come on, feed me. The U.S. just beat Canada or something?
The U.S. did. They beat Canada in overtime, but I didn't. I didn't get a chance to watch the game yet.
Okay.
Oh, sorry if that was a...
Yeah,
No, it
spoilers.
wasn't.
Okay,
Spoiler.
okay.
Yeah.
While I was running, I was getting the updates going
Okay.
on my watch. So.
It'd still be good to watch knowing the outcome.
So you're back at running.
Yes.
Nice. I knew you took a long break.
Yeah, I set
Before.
up Ironman Little Elm as my goal race for recovering from surgery. So,
Oh, sweet.
That's the recovery race. I love it.
yes,
Yeah.
but I've been doing so well that I've also signed up for Cowtown Half Marathon next weekend, I think.
Okay, yeah.
And I've got the inaugural McKinney Half Marathon.
I think I'm going to do that one too. Yeah,
we'll
that's a
see you there.
BMW McKinney half. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be organized first rate, and the party's going to be at Tupson downtown.
Yeah.
Run right through those nice neighborhoods and up and down that same trail they use for the town lake half. So,
All through is it through downtown McKinney?
yes.
All through there? Yeah. That's
through
a fun
downtown at
place,
the
man.
start.
Yeah.
Through downtown at the start, then they kind of cross the 75
Mm-hmm.
where it's a little bit more sparse.
Yeah.
Then they come back down a trail.
Yeah, I want to get on that actually. I was looking at signing up. So yeah, I'm going to get on that, I think. That'll be a fun one. So talk about Ironman Little Elm.
Yeah,
Me
the
and-
swim coming up.
Me and Adam are going to Monterey this next weekend.
Oh, nice. 70 or 140?
70.3.
70.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm no longer doing 140 ever again
He said, I'm tapped out after the last one.
because that swim is brutal, man.
How many did you do?
I only did one. That was it, Tempe, Arizona, and that was enough for me.
I'm signed up for Ironman Cali in Sacramento this fall. So-
Ooh.
And it's going to be a one and done as well. I'm not willing to pay
Yeah.
that price on the full-time basis.
What's the Little M one then?
70?
Oh, it is 7.3. Okay. Are you going out there with who's going out there?
It's just Little Elm, so it's just...
No, I mean Cali. Are you going out there with anybody?
I was supposed to go out with
Tori?
Alex Barrientos last year.
Alex, yeah.
And then I fell apart because of my hip surgery.
Yeah.
And so I know a couple of people that are going, but I'm not going with them. It's just going to be
okay.
a trip for me and my girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
And
Yep,
my
yep.
bike, that's right.
Yeah, sweet.
I didn't realize you were a triathlete until I saw your bike in the garage there.
Yeah. That used to be his bike. Yeah. So,
The hand-me-down.
I bought it from him. Yeah. So, yep. And I wouldn't consider myself a triathlete. I've done them, but I don't continue to do it, you know.
You're an ultra runner.
So
You're an ultra guy.
yeah, I'd be a little bit more on the ultra end of running than the triathlons because
He's done enough to consider himself a triathlete.
yeah, I mean I don't enjoy it.
How many halves
And
have you
I don't-
done?
I don't do any. I only did Waco, Galveston, and Monterey, and then I did Tempe full, but that's it. And I'm going back to Monterey to do the half again. So I did tell myself if it's outside of the continental U.S. and it's 70.3, I might be interested, you know, because you get a trip out of it and you're seeing places you've never been. But but here in the continental U.S. and I don't care to do anymore.
The swim in Little Elm is in Lake Louisville.
Yeah.
In March.
The temperature this morning was 52 degrees.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Did you swim today?
No,
Oh.
I swam 2 weeks ago in 47, and I did not appreciate it.
So when me and
wow.
Brandon raced Tempe in 2022,
Yeah, I
the
think
water
so.
temperature was like 57, 58, and they pulled about
300
100 plus,
maybe
yeah,
300 people out.
just because it was so cold. But that was for the full distance, so that's a 2.4. So that's a long time to be in that cold water.
Yeah.
They have a temperature cutoff, don't they? Somewhere around 55 degrees.
It was, well, all I know is they pulled about 300 people out of the water. So even if you went up to a kayak and you were shaking, even if you didn't want to be pulled out, they were monitoring what you were doing, you know, and they would pull you. Yeah. And then when we were in the changing tent, the first changing tent, there were so many people shaking and their teeth were chattering. It was crazy. You know, I even gave a guy one of my sweatshirts. I was like, here, man, here, have it, man. Because he was just sitting there shaking and his teeth were chattering. I was like, oh man, he was in worse shape than me. So
I've been in so many cold marathons
yeah.
that people have been chattering and shaking, and they don't shut them down. I guess the water is the biggest factor there.
Oh
for
yeah,
shutting people down.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure. So where you were born in Canada? Yeah, Toronto. Yeah. Okay. What brought you this? Did you play sports in high school or were you a runner?
Absolutely.
You were a runner. You've been a runner your whole life.
Well, I grew up playing all the sports, playing a lot of baseball, playing a lot of football, high school football, middle school football.
What about soccer?
And running around.
No
Soccer, I didn't start playing soccer till I was 30, and I was playing in like a high-tech league for like middle-aged white guys up in Canada.
Yeah.
And I thought I was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I moved down here and I played in the North Texas League, and I found out that I was not nearly as good as all the fast little Hispanic guys that have been playing their whole life.
Right. Yep.
When you're born with the ball on your foot, it makes a huge difference on the field.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That actually worked in my favor though, because in Canada I was a mediocre hockey player in the beer leagues. But when I came down here, the people didn't quite get the hang of
It's the
skating.
opposite.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They were calling me to be ringers on their hockey team, and I was getting all this free ice time. And I
Nice.
played more hockey down here than I ever played up in Canada.
Oh wow, nice.
Texas loves the fast, violent sports.
Yeah. So what about your running? You said you were running up in Toronto or no? Or you didn't start?
Ottawa. I grew up in Ottawa, but I did track and field. I did cross country. Not track and field. I did cross country in middle school, grade 7 and grade 8. But they never used my number. Do you guys know how track and field works for teams and stuff?
No.
So each team probably has, I don't know, 10 people on it. You have 10 schools represented. So you might have 100 kids, and they just have this big 3-4 mile course that you run across the field. So they don't have lines drawn or anything. They might have like ribbons or something. And at the end, when you come to the finish line, it's like they run you down this chute. So you all come in and then you all go to single file down here. So you're running 3 or 4 miles, you all run down the chute, and they hand out a number as you go by, 1 through 100.
Yeah.
And then you take your number to your coach, and that's how they decide the winning team. They average up all the numbers the coach has had.
Oh yeah.
And just the top 5 numbers. So I always finished like number 7 or number 8. So they never used my number, and I said, "This sucks. I don't want to run anymore."
Yeah, that's how my son, he's in cross country in middle school right now. So it's that same thing. They were in a big field, and then when they come back, it's just a pipeline into this little canal.
Yep.
So it's like all chaos right at the end.
That's a cheater sport too. You have to watch out. When you go around corners across the field, there other people are like trying to trip you and and pull you down because they know there's no officials watching and stuff. So it's a sport you have to train in a different way for.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel the swim in Ironman is. It's a wild on the turns. You got to be careful.
You must be better than I am, because when I did the 70 in Waco, and it was the weekend after Kona, and I was watching the elites in Kona, and they were all like kicking each other in the head, elbows up and stuff. And
Yeah.
so I was expecting that when I went in, but I guess I was like a 50th percentile swimmer, and there was no one else around. When I bumped into someone else, we both got our heads up, looked at each other, said sorry. We just kind of tracked off on the next buoy.
No, I'm definitely not. I'm below average in the swim.
Yeah.
Maybe a little better than Brandon over here.
You're way better. Yeah. I'm just at the back of the pack for sure on the swim. So
As long as you beat the cutoff, you can catch them on
I
the
barely
bike.
do that. Yeah. I'm sweating that. That's probably what causes more anxiety than the actual me being in the water, you know. I'm just like, shit, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? You know? So I always do. So I might as well just not worry about it this time.
If you got DQ'd because you didn't make the cutoff time, would you finish?
You mean like finish the race?
If you didn't do the cutoff time for the swim, but you came out of the water, would you still get on the bike and finish the whole thing off?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I paid
know.
for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah. If I mean on the half, I would. I don't know about a full. I might do the bike, and then when the run part comes, I'll be like, nah, I'll sit that out because that was tough. So what was the one that you dressed up like in a tutu or something like that? So you lost a bet, right?
There were 3 or 4 races where I've been in tutus.
No. No, this one you lost a bet, I think.
Oh,
or you lost
right.
you lost your fantasy football bet.
That's right. I think you've been talking to Tori.
Yeah, you got last place or something in
and
fantasy football.
TNSR Trifles, yeah.
Yeah.
I only say that because I suck at fantasy football. Yeah, disco try. It actually took me 3 sprint tries before I got out from under the weight of that obligation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to travel for work one time, so I had paid for that sprint try and couldn't do it, but I still owed the debt. So second time I was supposed to do it the day after I flew back from Canada, and the flight didn't take off from the small town airport in Ogdensburg. So I got out the next day, but that didn't help me pay off my debt. So finally, at the Disco Olympic try up in North Texas, I finally did that. So
Oh yeah. I
was a
remember
lot of fun.
I remember seeing pictures, and I was like, "Oh man, he must have lost a bet."
Start of the event, Nelson went up and told the announcer guy at the front there about the fantasy football loss and called me out and had everybody cheering for me. So.
Yeah, nice.
I've never done that one, the disco. I've done a lot of the local sprint and Olympic triathlons, but not the disco.
Yeah. You do the St. Patty's. You done St. Patty's?
The Luck of the Irish?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's Luck. You did that one, right?
Yeah, we probably crossed paths a lot because I've done.
That was the first time I've done with Luck of the Irish, right? Before we ever did any of those Ironman. Yeah, so yeah, I did Luck of the and Texas Man. I did Texas Man 50. You did that one?
No.
Oh, I got a trophy over there. I actually won a trophy.
Nice.
Should be somewhere. I don't know. Maybe in there.
There's an Ironman called Old College Tri locally.
Yeah, I've done that one.
That's a lot of people's gateway drug because they hate swimming, but that's got the swim in the lazy
in
river.
the lazy river. The first I've done
that.
that. I think I've done that. I did it the year before where it wasn't that way, and then COVID prompted it to go into that lazy river, and I was like, "This is amazing. I love this." So then I did it the next year after that, and I was like, "Well, shoot, this makes every other one suck now." So you get to you get a boost from the water. So where we're going down into Monterey next weekend, it's in a man-made canal in downtown Monterey where it's a water feature that
Like the river
is a
walk
canal.
almost.
Yes, like the river walk, but this is clear water. It's like pool water almost, and it's like 4 feet deep.
Yeah.
So if you
Maybe even less than that.
yeah, if you get tired, you can stand up. So my wife and Brandon raced it last year.
Yeah.
And I was able to walk next to my wife the whole time as she's swimming.
Yeah.
And I'm watching people dolphin. They're they're standing up and jumping.
He watched me dolphin.
Yeah. There's so many.
They're like, you have to swim. We're standing up, diving in, stand up, dive in.
So it's very much a bigger version of the old college try.
Yeah.
There's a lot of runners and bicyclists that don't do tries because of the swim.
Yeah.
They're just deathly afraid of the swim. So
Yeah. I bailed on Austin when Austin had the 70.3 in 2016. I bailed because I wasn't ready for the swim. But that's a lot of people's fears in the water. You get stuck out in open water and you're like, well, I can't just stop my bike and get off. I can't just stop running and take a break. In the water, people get scared because they're out in the middle of the water and they feel like, well, what happens if I run out of breath or if I get out of my rhythm? So yeah, it does deter a lot of people.
What brought you here to Texas?
Telecom brought me here.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
work?
my company got bought by a bigger company,
Uh-huh.
and the bigger company had an office in Plano.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And there were a bunch of opportunities, and I told them that I was looking for sunshine in the U.S. dollars.
Nice.
So they asked me, "What do you think of plain old Texas?"
Yeah.
And I thought they said plain old Texas.
Yeah,
Plain old
Texas.
You're gonna go out to the sticks. We're gonna put you in the middle of nowhere.
Was your son born here?
Yes, both my sons were born here.
Okay, you got two.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Both born in Plano.
Okay. Plano High School boys?
No, one's in the Navy now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. He's up there in Seattle waiting to be deployed again. And then my other one here is a senior in high school. He's living life large in his pickup truck and his girlfriend.
Yeah, nice. Does he plan on going to the military or no?
No, I think he's going to. I think he's going to take his year off, but then he's got some college aspirations.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. Very nice. Do they play sports or does he?
Not really. He likes cooking and a bunch of other things.
Oh, okay.
I tried to get them into sports.
What about running? He doesn't run with you?
No.
Really?
I had him following me around on his bicycle while I was running a couple of years ago. I guess when he was about 9 or 10, but I maybe pushed him a little too far and a little too hard.
Oh, yeah.
Ruined that avenue and lost that father-son time together opportunities. Should have made it sweeter for him, like run to the ice cream store or something.
Yeah,
Right?
dang it.
There's a reward at the end.
Yeah. So I met you at TNSR, and you're a super nice guy, Rob. So I was like, yeah. And then I think we talked, and you were like, oh yeah, I'm Canadian Dutch, or I'm Dutch also, you know. And,
Yeah, I liked your tattoos.
Oh yeah,
I hadn't
that's
seen
what it
anybody
was.
with a Dutch tattoo
Yeah,
like that before. So.
that was it. Yep. So that's and then I started following your path a little bit and checking out what you've accomplished. And so let's touch on your path down to get to Boston.
Real quick, what's TNSR?
Oh, that's Thursday Night Social Run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was a group, and they were based right in the Frisco, Plano area, maybe, or Colony area. Maybe?
Mostly out of the shops at Legacy there, but
Okay.
evolved into like Legacy West and Granite Park and those little areas around there.
Yeah, and he was one of the faster guys, and he was always heading to Boston. So I was like, well.
The fun thing about TNSR is that's how I started running.
Oh, okay.
I had a girlfriend, and I thought running sucked, and she said, "Let's go to this running group." And I thought, I don't want to go to a running group. So I went to this running group. I had a really good time with them when I found out you didn't actually have to run if you didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people just walked. A lot of people just stood there, and it always ended up in drinking. So it was, it was like a great time, and I broke up with that girlfriend, and I went back and never stopped.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Did she keep going, or she didn't come?
no, she didn't go.
Yeah, she was done. Huh?
That sounds like my co-ed kickball league out of Addison, Texas. I got there via an ex-girlfriend, and then we broke up, and I kept going back because I liked it so much.
Yeah, exactly.
So how many times have you done Boston?
7.
7? Holy smokes! When was the first qualification?
I was supposed to do number 8, but I had this hip thing get in the way.
Oh yeah.
That's harsh.
So is it easy for you to qualify now that you've already done it multiple times, or do you have to do the same qualification every year? Have a qualification
You
race?
have to do the same
Oh,
qualification every year.
So you have to find a race that you qualify.
Yeah, they're putting
Awesome.
rules in place. Mainly, it gets easier to qualify the older you get because they give you more of a time cushion. So it's
Yeah.
all about staying healthy and still having the want and drive and desire for it.
Right. What is there a race that you like to use for the qualification?
I've kind of been on for the last 2 years now, I've been on a hiatus. I used to just qualify for Boston in Boston.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then I qualified for my last Boston at the Cincinnati Flying Pig, but I wouldn't recommend that because that's a little bit hilly and it's not
Oh, yeah.
downhill friendly like a lot of the marathons people look for Boston qualifying. So
Yeah. What
I never cherry picked races. A lot of people say, okay, I want this this fast Jack and Jill downhill race or light at the end of the tunnel race, but I never cherry picked races like that.
Yeah. Have you done any other world majors?
I've done them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chicago 3 times.
Tokyo?
New York twice. Tokyo. I saw you with the New York New Balance shoes in here. Did you run New York?
No, that came from, I bought that from a friend that I guess he might have been sponsored by New Balance and, or not sponsored. Maybe he was I don't know. Somehow he got those and he, from his charity or something that maybe he's part of. And he sold them to me. So he had those up for sale, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna put them on, man. They're pretty badass.
They're
When he
nice
brought them in that box, I was like, shit, I'm gonna just put that in a case, man. I'm not even gonna wear those. But New Balance is kind of my shoe, my go-to on the streets. I like New Balance just because I have a wider foot, and it's been a good shoe for me. I can't run in Nikes. Are you a Nike guy?
I am for races, but only after they loosen them up. After the 4% came out and they had the flexible forefoot, like the elastic stretch around them.
Uh-huh.
Then they started working for me. But my foot's like yours too. The wide forefoot, tighter in the heel.
Yeah.
So the same shoes work for you, work for me. The New Balances, the Sauconys, those kinds of shoes.
Yeah.
Brooks, I guess.
So what, have you qualified or gone to the new world major places?
Sydney, no, I haven't done Sydney. I did enjoy Tokyo a lot. There was a good group of us go there in 2018. Is that long already? Yep, 2018.
Yeah.
just the culture. The race course wasn't anything special. Although this is the first time I appreciated out and backs though, because there were two big out and backs on the Tokyo course. So when we got to leave the corral, we could see the elites coming back.
Right.
And then on the second out and back, the elites were long gone, so we didn't get to see them come back. I didn't get to see them come back the second time, but I got to see all my slower friends that were running in like the 4-hour marathon pace circle. So you got to see everybody on the course twice.
That's my pace right there.
Yeah. So how did they get?
That's a good pace, by the way. That's popular.
How did they get into Tokyo then?
Charities. I got in charity as well.
Oh, you were a charity. Okay.
That's a tough ticket.
Have you always
to get.
been a charity guy? Or no, you qualify? Okay.
No, I qualified for all of the North American ones on age group standards. They cut older guys slack.
Okay.
So I got in there.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
58.
Oh, wow. You're about to be in the 60 age group before you know it.
That's a bonus. That gets me 5 more minutes.
That's silver lining.
Nice. Yeah, I'm 48, bro. You're 2 years older than me. Dang. I'm 49. Fuck, why I keep saying I'm 48. My birthday was December 30th. That's why.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
That's a tough time to have a birthday.
Yeah, man, it was.
Everyone forgets it because of the holidays and New Year's Eve.
Plus New Year's, yeah. It's like, do you want to go out and party with Brandon, or do you want to wait a couple of nights and go New Year's party? You know, so it's always.
They're trying to push your birthday to New Year's.
Yeah, some people. Yeah, well, back in the dope days, I was pushing it. Yeah, all month long. So so
my favorite race in a tutu. We were talking about the tutu.
Oh yeah,
tutu.
race.
My very first marathon ever was 2015 in Vegas, and I was only supposed to run the half marathon. So I was all dressed up for the party, and the night before. So this is the rock and roll series. So rock and roll series like buys into the hotel. They say, okay, open house happy hour for 2 hours here. So I think a bunch of us were up at area, and it was like one guy, James, was up at the bar just.
Is this James? What's his last name?
Allen.
Yeah. He lives local here,
yeah,
right?
Good guy.
Yeah.
A little north of here.
I like James, man. James is. I saw him Waco try when they were doing the relay together. So it was Alex, James, and Tori.
Yeah, I believe that. I guarantee you, James was not swimming.
No, he was running. So yeah, he came and we ran a little bit together, and then of course he's faster than me, so he went on and took off. But yeah, it was Alex the swim, Tori the bike, and James the run.
That would have been a fast team.
Yeah. I mean, is Alex a great swimmer or what?
Alex is good at all the sports.
Yeah. I'm trying to get him on, man. He said he'll come, but it's.
I was talking to him.
But it took a while for me to get him to commit.
I was talking to him this morning. He was out there at the course run for Ironman Little Elm. So.
Oh, okay. So when you say course run, what were y'all doing over there today? Is it?
It was the Frisco Tri Club. I joined up in with those guys so I could.
Oh, okay.
Go into the tri, knowing people and getting familiarity, and they have a whole bunch of events that are all based around the area. Like the swim is going from the Little Elm Beach, so they have the swimming events.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Have you done the Olympic out there at Little Elm?
No, I haven't.
I didn't even know they had one until I heard this.
I did swim out there with you.
I've done the Olympic.
Remember when we swam around the buoys at one time or something like that?
We used to go out there and practice swim out there. But I've done the Olympic out there twice. But it was one year it was cut short because it was in July and it was too hot, so they cut it in half. So it was like 750 yards. but then I did it a couple years ago, but it's still in the summertime. So I don't know what the water temperature is going to be like in March. But it sold out fast. That race sold out fast. So did you do the half marathon, the whole run course?
Yes, this one was the 13.
Oh,
but
nice.
It wasn't the exact route. It's just a bunch of people running around the route, and I just like went in a different direction because I saw some really nice houses that had the patios in the water, and I just wanted to look around while I was running. And
So I have a question about that Frisco tri group. Is that the one where the two guys died?
yes, that is the exact same group.
Oh man, that's sad.
On on bikes?
Yeah, I think they got hit by a drunk
They
driver.
were doing a
right?
course ride. Was it in late December? Yeah, no, he wasn't. The guy wasn't drunk. It was some.
Oh, really?
Some 23-year-old guy in a pickup truck. Steve and Andre, I think, were the guys' names that got hit, unfortunately. And they're re-releasing the Frisco Tri Club logo, and the new jerseys and stuff are going to have a badge on it.
Oh man, yeah.
In honor.
So one of them was with Dirt and Vert, which is one of our trail communities, also at Irwin Park.
Yeah, all over Irwin. That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if both of them, but I know one of them was. Well, that's sad, man. That's a very sad story. Yeah. So does that scare the group at all on group rides, or? Because I rode yesterday by myself around here, just 10 miles, but just to kind of loosen up and get back on my bike and
Yeah.
But I noticed a lot of people are like, I'm not going to ride anymore because of that, like they're just like, it's very unsafe now. So it's not
a lot of people feel it. I live down in Allen, so I ride up and down Ridgeview.
Okay.
And they've recently connected it into the 75, and there's an exit on the 75, but there's not a lot of traffic yet, but you can feel the traffic growing more and more. So I'm starting to get reluctant to ride on that street now. So I need to find.
What about it? I'm not too familiar because I just moved over in this area, but what about going up towards 121 from here? There underneath 121, I think there's a whole running path or bike path that's
Craig Ranch. That's Craig Ranch Running Club territory, right?
Is
there.
it? Is it
from the Lifetime?
Okay.
We have 2 or 3 underpasses going under
I've
the
seen
highway.
that.
So
Yeah, and it seems like it's just for walking or running a trail, basically, right?
You'll see some bikers in there as well. Yeah, there's a lot of connected trails over there.
So I didn't know where all that led to because I was almost like man, I need to get to that area so I can put in a little more miles than 10 miles. I wanted to do 20 yesterday, but then 10, and I was whipping through a lot of these neighborhoods and I was following. They had big blue signs that say, "This is the bike route" or something like that, And I was following that through the area, but I was just like, I don't know, man. I'm not. I definitely don't need to get hit before I have this race next weekend. So I was like, let me play it safe. You know what I mean? It kind of.
It's hard to get good fast mileage when you can't be on a road or a street. Even traffic lights slow you down. When you have to start going through neighborhoods and subdivisions and turning left and right, it's tough to get this pace up.
Right. So tell me a little bit about this this hip issue that you had surgery for. Was it ongoing for a while before you were like, I need surgery?
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
3 years,
So you were struggling for 3 years.
Yep.
And how did it start up? Was it in your back area or in the actual hip?
It was mostly on like the inner groin going back towards the glute.
Okay.
And it didn't feel like anything. It just felt like a normal groin pulse. So you just take your 2 weeks off, and that didn't cure it. And then you go in and see a chiropractor or two, and they say, try this, and that didn't work, and it just got progressively worse.
So what was the issue? Bone on bone?
Yes.
You had no cartilage or anything inside there? Okay. So that comes with age then.
I ran it down to the bone. Well, the doctors that performed my surgery said it's because of the impact sports. It's the hockey, the soccer, the running.
Okay.
And the fact that I'm a wicked heel striker doesn't help either.
Oh, okay.
Every step is that extra. I don't have that nice, sweet 4-foot stride. All those little.
Your shoes are all worn out in the back, like mine.
Exactly. Yeah, we have there's the big club of heel strikers.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Think of how much faster we'd be if we had proper.
I try during runs, and I'm like, I try to mentally do that, but it doesn't take long before I'm back to heel striking every time. I'm not like one of those. You see those elite marathon runners that are just running on their toes, nah, or they're running on almost now, like where they hit the outside. It's like they're striking with the outside of their front forefoot.
Yeah, intentionally and rolling it for the push.
Yes, it's so crazy to watch them in slow motion. I'm like, yeah, I'm too big for that.
And then you watch them and they don't look like they're going fast at all. They're just so smooth and there's no one around them and looks like they're doing like 8-minute miles. And then they tell you they're running 5:20s and it's like, wow.
Yeah, I can't even run a mile, half a mile that fast.
Yeah. I was trying to keep up with a guy today, earlier, that guy that just left. And he hit one of our miles. We did 5 miles earlier, but he hit one at 7:12. I was like, I'm just not in that. Coming off of ultras and then trying to get back on the street and trying to get that fast pace again is very difficult, man.
He was doing a 7:12 mile on the trail?
No.
Okay.
We just did loops around here.
Okay.
So we did 5 miles in this area right here on the street, basically sidewalk. And one of the miles he hit at 7:12, and I was just like, and a lot of it, some climbs too. You have some over here. They got some nice hills, man. Actually, I'm surprised. But yeah, so I could coming off, like I said, coming off of trails, and then coming back to the street, like it's difficult to get back to that speed again. You know. Like I couldn't do the sub 8 around White Rock, which I was at a point where I was sub 8 so I called it sub 8 Sundays basically. And I would do it with, Crystal.
No.
You don't know her? Little dark haired girl.
I probably do.
Super fast.
Just
I think
to see their faces, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you do know her. Yeah, she's always running around White Rock. Well, I used to run with her, and we'd do sub 8 Sundays. And that 10 miles, but now I don't think I could do it. Like I was trying to keep up with him and I was dying today. I was hacking up all this mucus and all kinds of stuff, man. I was breathing hard. I was like, holy smokes, man. I think it's because when you're on the trails, man, you have that, it's not so intense it's more of, hey, just have the grit and finish this 100-miler, not try to be doing it at 7:30 pace. You know what I mean? Some people are, of course, the elites and the younger crowd, but yeah. I don't know if you
I remember training with a bunch of ultra runners, doing hill runs over on Windhaven.
Okay.
This was about 4 or 5 years ago, right at the end of the Tri Shop. And I would meet in the parking lot there, 2-mile warm-up run over to the Windhaven Hill.
This is near Austin Ranch?
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right below Austin
Oh,
Ranch.
so that big giant hill.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a good one. But all these ultra guys, they were doing all like the Leadville 100s and stuff.
Yeah.
So they would call me the sprinter.
Yeah.
Because I only did marathons and I refused to go any more than a marathon.
Right.
So just the difference in mindsets right there.
Yeah. Do you still have that same mindset?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
have you gotten into ultras or not yet?
Well, I'm actually going in the other direction. I don't think I want to spend my time on too many more marathons.
Oh, really? Oh, you mean
I think I'll just
halves?
do one special one a year and then focus on halves.
Yeah.
And try stuff.
So you're enjoying that a lot more.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's I'm still pushing the distance. I don't know why, but I've been staying off the streets.
You've been doing a lot of running lately too. I've seen you do, I think, a 60 and a 100.
Yeah.
Last month.
Well, it was 2 weekends in a row. So I hit that 100-miler, and then the next weekend I went up and did that Black Canyon 62-mile. Yeah, 100K. So it was, but I'm glad I have a little break right now. So and then I'm doing this try, which is not a real big break, but it's nice. And then I have 100 at the end of the March again, another 100-miler. So
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like much of a break.
No, not much of a break at all. He said I got a break.
Yeah, a little break.
The one trail race I'd like to do is the Rose and Tyler.
Oh, running the Rose. Yeah.
I've never done it, but I've had so many people talk about going down there, camping, getting into the distance mindset. Have you done that race?
Blaze Trail. I haven't done the race, but I've volunteered twice. So I've gone down there and volunteered. So yeah.
Yeah, end of January. So
that's his wife was going to do it. And
that's the one she was
ended up
signed up.
going out. Yeah. So that would have been her first 100K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was 106K or something like that out there. It's the longest race they have out there, 106K. So, but they have other distance,
So
of
I'd
course.
be looking
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
shorter
yeah.
options.
Yeah.
I didn't look all the way over to the right.
Yeah.
I've done 250-mile trail races. I have no plan to do anything more than that.
He did 60 miles with me, I think. Yeah, did you do 60 miles? So he paced me on my 100 miler, my first one. He stayed with me for 60 miles of it, about almost.
Yeah, I think 40 to 100. I did your back last 60.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Yeah.
That was a lot of run, power, hike.
Yeah, a lot of kind of walking. Yeah. So you get to that point, on those 100 milers, you're not running the whole time unless you're elite, I saw yesterday, this was Jackpot.
Oh, is this the female?
Yeah, she broke the world record of 100 miles.
8 hours, 19 minutes, was it? No, 12 hours.
12
Sorry,
hours
it said
or
8:19
something.
on the thing when she crossed, but it was 12 hours and change.
Yeah.
Is she the one that
Has pink hair?
No, the story I heard was I think that she had a pacer meet her up with her at mile 80 and she outran the pacer
Oh, really?
even after 80 miles.
Dang.
Sounds about
her
right.
name's Ash. I think it's Kick Ash is her handle. Yeah. Kick Ash on Instagram maybe, or she has pink hair. But you know that there's a lot of street runners that are moving into trail.
I see a lot of that.
Is her name Des?
Yeah, this is Ashley Paulson.
Who's the dark haired little short girl that I
Famous one that won
won Boston, didn't she?
Des Linden.
Yeah, Des Linden. So she was at Black Canyon when we were there doing the 100K. Yeah, and she didn't win it either. Some other girls ended up beating her, but then you have Molly too. I don't know if you know Molly. Molly's
Seidel.
Yeah.
I liked her because she was outgoing on her Instagram.
Yeah.
She would always post all kinds of behind the scenes comments.
Yeah.
And she was doing it in her lifestyle and stuff, but finally she had stalkers or people catch up with her, so she had to be a little more private.
Oh, really?
The one I like right now is Justin Truitt.
Oh, yeah. You see him? The blue jeans.
I've seen the blue jeans guy. I didn't know his name.
It's Justin Truitt. Yeah, Cameron Haynes' son.
Cam Haynes' son. Yeah.
Yeah, he's they're the best one was when he was I think he was
just recently he did it. He
was down in Austin, but
yeah.
he was at a race where I think it was close to the end, and the top female was coming up to pass him at the end, and they're like, "Who's this guy out here running in blue jeans with no shirt on?"
Yeah,
and he's keeping up with the elite racers.
Yeah.
He runs a 2.5 hour marathon, so he's running in the sub 6 hour with those jeans on.
He's trying to qualify for the Olympic trials or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy. What about what's your best time, Rob?
Marathon time?
Yeah.
2:56:47.
Holy shit!
That was the one downhill race. The only time I've only done that one and done. That was in Phoenix, Mesa, Phoenix, in 17 or 18.
Yeah, I've a buddy of mine out in Arizona told me that was a big qualifier out there because it's just a slow downgrade, but people go that one to catch their PR for sure.
The first half of the race is downhill from the full. They put you on the school bus, take you up to the top of the highway, and it's dark. And the first thing I remember thinking is that there's no trees or anything like that close to the road. All the vegetation and the rocks are so far off of the road. So if you had to pull up and hide behind a bush, it's a long way to a bush.
Yeah.
What's your fastest, Brandon?
3:23 was my fastest.
Hey, that's fast.
Nice. But to qualify for Boston, I needed a 3:20 that year.
Where'd you do the 3:23?
Missed it.
It was in San Antonio.
Missed it by 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a tough one to swallow.
And I probably gave it all I had. So I don't see myself giving it any more, and I've gotten slower since. So I did go up to Big Cottonwood thinking, I hit a 3:23 the year before. Big Cottonwood's a downhill revel.
That's a revel race, yes.
Last year that they were going to make it where it's a Boston qualifier without adding additional time to it. And fucking worst marathon I've ever had. Downhill marathons, if you're not used to that, man, my quads were fucked. I mean, and then I was wearing these Princess shoes. I call them Princess shoes. They were like some Mizunos, but they had like a high stack on the front or the back. And they're not made for dudes that are 200 pounds. You know, they're made for little skinny anorexic runners, you know, basically. Yeah. And going downhill, I wanted to take those shoes off at mile like 8 and just throw them and go barefoot the rest of the marathon, you know? Yeah. Do you know Roy?
Roy, which Roy?
Roy, I don't know his last name, Roy. Latino guy, Roy.
De Palma?
Yeah, Roy
Palma?
Yeah, Roy Palma. Yeah, you know, yeah. So me and him went up there. Yeah, he did well though.
I don't know him very well.
Yeah. He did good compared to me for sure. So I was with him from there for a little bit, and then I was like, I just fell out of the. So I was with the initial group, and then I was like at mile something. I went into the porta potty, and when I came out of the porta potty, I was with a whole different time group, you know, basically the pacer with the flag and stuff. And I was like, and then I just went downhill from there, and I was just, I wasn't cut out for that, man. So
that's the worst feeling in the world when you finally hit that wall and you fall off your pace.
Yeah.
And then you see that one pace team disappear in front of you, and then 10 minutes later, you see the next pace flag come by you. You just want to throw stuff.
You're right. So that rebel race, they take you up. This is what sucks the most. They'll take you up to the top of the mountain in school buses, like you were talking about, and then you're sitting there with those silver blanket, or you know, those
space blanket things,
space blankets all around you, because everybody's freezing their ass off, you know. And I'm just sitting there, my teeth are chattering and stuff while I'm up there. And this is before the race, and I'm like, and you're up there like an hour before takeoff, you know? So you're just sitting up there like freezing your ass off till everybody gets up there from the school bus to start it up, you know, basically. And
they didn't let you stay on the bus for a while?
No. The buses would just, yeah.
Bonfire? Did they have a bonfire?
No, they didn't have a bonfire.
A better downhill race.
Yeah.
No comfort items allowed.
Yeah, it was horrible, man. I was, but yeah, so you've been Boston too many times. You need to start sharing Boston with other people, man. Just quit running it.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
What's the qualifying time right now at your age?
I never knew what the qualifying times were.
That's good.
Probably 3:30 or 3:35.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right. I think. Yeah. But what's your average then of if you said your best was 256, what do you run about average?
I'd say my averages they're changing now that I'm older, and when I was broken at the end there, my last marathon was in Berlin in 24.
Uh-huh.
And I did a 236 or 336 or 335.
Yeah.
But I was knowing I was going in for surgery when I got back. I'd say my marathons have always been right around between 305 and 308.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
I had some slower ones on rolling courses and stuff.
Yeah. Man, so you've always been fast.
Sorry, that was knocking on wood.
Yeah.
Trying to stay lucky.
So how do you feel post-hip surgery?
Tremendous. I'm not all the way back yet. I was told that I'd be able to go full bore at 6 months, and it's now 6 months. And it's going to be as good as it's ever going to be at 9 months. So,
okay.
So it's feeling great now. Now I just feel the extra 15 pounds I put on going through the surgery recovery. Yeah. And I can definitely tell when I'm running that I'm not in the same endurance shape my muscles are. So I just have to.
But running this half marathon this morning, you felt?
My first time doing 13 since the surgery. So I've done 2 10s and now a 13. And
oh, nice.
Yeah, yep. Progress every week.
Do you do you have any other training that you like to do? Like, do you lift? Any kind of?
I go to the gym with buddies and stuff like that, but we're certainly more on the machines than we are on the heavy metal.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
But you're still.
Oh, absolutely. Still going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and it's mostly
even if only to hit a pool sometimes.
Okay, yes. So you swim at the gym too.
Yes.
What gym do you go to?
Especially when the water temperatures are 47.
Yeah.
Have to.
What?
Through work, I've got one of those passes where you can go to multiple gyms. So,
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
LA Fitness, Planet Fitness.
Oh, yeah.
24-hour, everything except Lifetime.
Yeah.
Of course, my girlfriend goes to Lifetime.
Yeah.
She just wants me to go.
That's the big daddy, dude.
Yeah.
Lifetime Fitness or Lifetime.
Yeah, but it's $270 a month.
Yeah,
it is expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, how I prepared, I don't know if Brandon did the same thing, but how I prepared for Arizona for that water temperature is I cold plunged for a solid 2 weeks up to that race. So it wasn't shock and awe getting in that water. So that's something to think about. If you have a pool in your backyard or somebody does, like even with your wetsuit, just get in there and just get used to that water temperature. That'd probably help a lot.
I saw a bunch of people preparing for that 47-degree swim, and they were doing things like pouring water inside their wetsuit in advance.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, cold water.
Make it warm, make themselves warmer from inside the wetsuit. And then there were people that got in 10 or 15 minutes before the swim so that they could acclimate and get rid of that panic factor that cold water gives.
I was head out of the water breaststroking probably for the first 400 or 500 yards, just because as soon as my face would hit. So I just did a full wetsuit, no booties, no hat, just the full wetsuit. But as soon as your face hit that 57 degree, it felt like pins and needles. Oh, and it took a while for me to slowly just kind of, and I'm a strong, slow, steady swimmer. I did an hour 35 in Arizona. Like that's, I'm not moving fast, but I make it up on the bike and the run. But yeah.
That's funny to me because that's exactly what I did as well. It was still freestyle, but it's like my head did not go in the water for 500 yards.
Yeah. That was my whole race. I breaststroked the whole time, man.
What was your time? Like
I was like 20 minutes before cutoff or something. Like
2 hours.
Yeah,
2 hours, 10 minutes.
It was like I heard some other people's times get called because they were getting out of the water at that time, and I was like, holy shit, I need to get moving, So I finally put my head into water, and then I just started freestyling, But before I was just breaststroking with my head above water, and all the kayaks and canoes will come up to you and say, "Hey, you okay over there? You okay over there?" Because I look like I'm struggling, basically, just trying to tread water, but I'm moving slowly. Yeah, like I'm good. Leave me alone. So, yeah, it's So what's your favorite race of those world?
Definitely the world majors.
Major.
I like the big races. A lot of people don't mind going in the little 200, 300,000 people races.
No, but I'm saying, what's your favorite of the world majors? So what's your favorite of all of them?
Well, they all have their own charm and appeal.
Yeah.
I would do any of them again.
So do you stay after and have a vacation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It was always, especially the international ones.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Chicago, I think I would just treat lightly and go in for a long weekend.
Yeah.
New York, one was a long weekend. The other was a vacation to get around and stuff.
Yeah.
Boston's always a 5-day, 4-night adventure.
Yeah.
For all the pomp and pageantry and the events that go on around there, and just all the people and how the city just embraces the marathon. They broadcast the race on television. And my family back in Ottawa was able to watch it because they broadcast the Boston channels.
Yeah.
And stuff. So that's just so next level.
Yeah. Do you always do the BMW Dallas here? I
like the halves. The first year I ran it was 2015, and I ran the full, and I thought, this is garbage.
I was there with you. That was my first marathon.
Really?
Yeah. You said this is garbage.
I ran it in 6 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh man!
I was running with a friend of mine, Steve, and he was towards the end of his career, so I ran with him at his pace, and we were slow jog. We jogged the whole thing. Like we looked like we were walking, but we were in a running motion the whole time. But we were not moving fast at all. But I told him I'm gonna come run it with you, and I made a promise to him, and I ran the whole thing with him. My hips were so tore up at the end of that because I was just in this little.
Yeah,
6.5 hours is a long time.
It is.
Yes. My PR on my marathon, I've only ran 3 marathons. I ran Memphis, Dallas, and
Marine Corps? No.
Well, actually,
have you done Marine Corps?
No, that's on the bucket list.
Okay.
But I PR'd my marathon at Arizona Ironman. I did a 4-hour, 2-minute marathon. on the back of the.
Hey, that's a good time. Too bad you didn't get that 2 minutes though.
Right, I know. It's some it's just like Brandon's 3 minutes.
Yeah, man. 3 minutes got me.
So the reason I don't like the Dallas Full, I love the Dallas Half. The Dallas Half is my favorite half marathon anywhere.
Okay.
You have you just see everybody all the running groups from the city all come together, be it from Fort Worth or from Tyler or from Waxahachie or from Allen, McKinney, wherever. So you meet them all at the expo. You meet them all on race morning.
Yeah.
The hotels down there are so accommodating between the Aloft and the Omni and all those places where you can go in with lots of warmth and lots of bathrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that I saw in 2015 when you got to the half marathon spot. You were by yourself after that. Like all the glitz and glamour of downtown Dallas, because then you shoot off towards White Rock Lake and it's all, where'd everybody go? You're out there by yourself in the no man's land. So,
That split is horrible in every race.
Yeah.
You approach it and they have some people out there like 100 yards in front going, okay, half marathon, that side, full that side. And they look at you. And
Yeah, man.
I don't like the Dallas Full for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's the same lake I run around every Saturday.
Yeah.
And here I'm paying extra money and extra time just around the same courses that I've run my entire life.
Yeah.
And then by the time you finish the Full, it's like 3.5 hours, and all your friends that did the half are done. They're done partying downtown, and they're all done, and they're all gone home. All the good food's been eaten.
You still doing the White Rock every Saturday or no?
It was my. I haven't been down to the lake in a while. I've been mostly focusing on the triathlete stuff.
Oh, okay.
And the shorter run distances.
Okay,
I haven't been doing. I've done 2 loops around White Rock where I did my 10s, but I don't want to hang out with other people because my pace falls apart fast.
Yeah, I think I saw you last time I was down, or not last time I was down there, but last time I saw you was down there.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we were on the back side, not even on the lake side, but the extension, I think.
Yeah, over on. What is it? Stone Tables.
Something like that, where it's that little like I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, there's a park over there. That's where I park at usually. I go underneath that bridge and park.
They have all the goats over there right now. Have you seen that? They have a bunch of goats over there they use for landscaping, mowing the lawns.
Oh, really?
And they get all the underbrush out. They come in and mow down.
Yeah, there's like 200, 300 goats down there.
Really?
And
they put them in they put little fences up, and then they
just let them go
Yeah,
go to town?
Yeah, there's a ranch. There's a ranch behind my house that
Does
he
the
brings
same thing?
goats in, and they just clear as high as they can get to on the trees. They'll clear all the underbrush out.
they practically climb those trees getting at the leaves and stuff.
Yeah. What what about the London Marathon?
London was my I think it was 19. It was my last one for my world majors.
Mm-hmm.
At the time. Now it's 7, but I don't think I'm ever going to run Sydney. But no, that was a great race.
Yeah.
At first they put us we're right downtown, finish line, Buckingham Palace, and what have you. They put us on a bus. They take us out to, I don't even know where we started, but it was just like a field.
Yeah.
And they had like chip trucks and they had like changing tents and stuff. And they had the start line and got in the start line. But then you could feel it as you were in closer and closer and closer to town. And I remember at one point I didn't feel like running, so I was running a lazier pace than normal. But then I got passed by a guy wearing a spring bed frame.
Uh-huh.
And I guess running in costumes is a big thing.
Spring bed frame.
It was like a bed frame, but it was like made out of springs. And it had like a metal headboard and a metal footboard on it. And he was just like running with a bed frame all around him.
Oh, wow.
There were lots of costumes there.
Oh, yeah.
People wearing a caterpillar costume because they were going for Guinness Book of World Records. Four fastest people in a single costume.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Then you cross the London Bridge and it gets real. And the finish line was glorious. About 2 miles out, there were Union Jacks hanging off of every one of the lights on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
And then you come across the top, and the fan support got so deep, just like New York Marathon, like all the other world majors, 10, 12 people deep. And then you see Buckingham Palace, and you turn right to go down by the park. I forget the big park, but then you're like doing this long downhill, and you can see Buckingham Palace, and you can...
Yeah, nice.
Then you can do a right, and it takes you right through the finish line, and it's just a phenomenal fan experience.
Yeah, yeah. What was the one that you were? Because I saw you rollerblade.
Oh, I did. That was Berlin 24 as well.
Right. So do you rollerblade the whole course before, the day before, or after, day after?
No,
or how's
they
it work?
have. That's actually the biggest inline marathon in the world.
Really?
And it's the day before.
Okay.
They used to have it on the same course. They'd shut down the course for the road marathon, and then the day before you do the inline marathon on the exact same course, and then the next day would be the running marathon.
Right.
So me and my buddy Anil did the inline skate.
I think I met Anil
You
before.
have. He's always biking. He's always running. He's always.
Where did I meet him? I think I met him doing the Fort Worth to Dallas.
Yes,
You know,
just this.
yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Or not this past one, because I didn't do this past one, but 1 year before that.
Okay.
So I saw you there, right?
He wasn't there that year.
Wait, Anil, he's Indian guy?
Yeah.
Or no, right? Yeah. No, he was there one time because I remember seeing him. I've done it. I did it. I didn't do it live this past year, but I did it 2 years or 3 years prior, all 3 years. Yeah, prior.
He's been all over the scene for a long time.
Yeah. And plus, I saw him at the Halloween party, I think.
Yes,
Wasn't he there?
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, same guy. Yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah. So he rollerblades too, then I guess, huh?
He signed up for this without knowing how to rollerblade.
That's awesome.
Oh man,
I love it.
And he had to take it so seriously too. The poor guy. It was 26 miles. He was doing the math on what pace he'd need to finish. And I'd go down to like the Sopak trail, and he had this like one stretch of Sopak, and he started I think in April, and the race was like at the end of October, and he could barely go 100 yards in 5 minutes, and he was doing all the timing, and he had this whole chart for how much faster he'd have to get.
Yeah.
And he figured out that he got good enough. He finally learned how to brake. But he knew he wasn't going to make the course cutoff time. I think the cutoff time was 3 hours. And he was like right at the 3 hour mark. So what he did is he got himself right up in one of the first corrals. Because the cutoff time wasn't net time, it was gun time.
Okay.
So he like got right up in the first or the second corral to get himself that extra half hour, that extra hour, and he did it.
Yeah, he did it. Nice, man. That's awesome. Good for him, man. So Rob, I got a question for you. What's your favorite movie?
Wow. The problem with this is that favorite movies are security questions.
Security.
Or like doing your passwords sort of things.
That's why he's asking.
Trying to hack into your accounts, buddy. He's
Gonna call Blockbuster. Yeah, my name's Rob. My favorite movie is.
It's funny. He's in IT.
I'm just getting information of all my guests. You know, what's your favorite movie?
I've been.
What's your birthday?
What's your second favorite? To go with that one.
I've been into the westerns lately. I've been watching, going back and doing the Yellowstones, like the
Yellowstone,
the one in 1793, and 1823 series. I went through.
Those are awesome.
I went through them the first time, but seemed so sour and bleak because everyone was dying and everyone got shot. No one had power.
1883. Yeah, they're dying. They're getting hit by rattlesnakes, and that's it for them. They're done. Game over.
Yeah.
They go down to squat down to take a poop, and that's it for you. You're done.
That's exactly.
Were you a fan of Tombstone?
I enjoyed Tombstone.
Yeah, that was a good one, right?
Yeah.
Did two of those guys die? Oh, Bill Paxton's dead, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he died in real life. Bill Paxton.
That's a neat place to go to.
And
Tombstone, Arizona.
And Val Kilmer died. Val Kilmer and Bill Paxton are both passed
Yeah,
away, I think.
I was a big Val Kilmer fan
Yeah, man.
from Top Gun.
Yeah, you kind of look like him.
Actually, I got a lot of that in high
What's up,
school.
Iceman?
I don't want to age myself, but I got a lot of that in high school.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
So he had a lot of good movie roles, but he had a lot of bad movie roles.
Yeah. One of my favorites is Salton
The
Sea.
Salton Sea.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but I'm going to go find it now.
It's a fantastic movie, man. Something else.
The Salton Sea?
Yeah, Salton Sea or whatever. SULTANC.
You have to be ready to watch that movie.
Yeah.
That's a unique one.
Yeah, that's a good one. What do you have anything you want to plug, Rob, or
No, sir. Just
you don't have any
my focus is Frisco Tri Club and Ironman Little Elm.
yeah, TNSR?
TNSR. I haven't been out there in a while. I haven't done a lot of running stuff in a while because of my hip.
Right.
If you thinking about starting to run, then TNSR is a good place to go.
Yeah,
really friendly people, and you don't even have to run. You can just walk, or you can run 1 mile, or you can run 5 miles.
Yeah.
In Little Elm, that's March 15th?
Yes,
15th.
Sunday 15.
Okay.
Well, man, we're an hour and 4 minutes in, so this will be the end of the episode, buddy. I appreciate you coming out. Thank you very much, Rob. So.
Good fun. Thank you for having me.
And I'm gonna hopefully you can come with us to Houston.
Up Holland.
Up Holland. Yeah. So come down to Houston. Yeah. Can you speak Dutch?
No, not at all.
What?
I've been to Holland 3 times for a collective month and a half, and they talk so fast. There's no amount of learning or training you can do in advance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I can't either. So
it's one of those places where if you're in Amsterdam or Rotterdam, everyone speaks English anyway.
Yeah,
So they say, don't bother trying, just speak English.
Yeah.
And then when I go, my family's from a northern province called Friesland. And whenever I go up to Leeuwarden or something like that, they speak Frisian.
Yeah.
So
it's a different.
And it's not a very popular language, so you can't go and learn it on Duolingo or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's changed. So.
Yeah. All right. This is going to be the end of our episode. Thanks again for coming out. All right.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Hey, good job, Rob.
That was a good 4 hours right there for me. I sat in on the first podcast.